Good morning, guys. Feels like we were just doing this last week, but here we are again. So I wanted to go over the syllabus with you for today and this week, and talk a little bit about next week, so that we can keep moving because we have to. Miss Brown and I did have a thought that this could happen, so we did kind of work things out so that you can work from home as well as if we had school. So we didn't have school yesterday, but some people still worked. Thank you, Kelly. So today we are dissecting the second set of muscles today. I did do a recording over the weekend of those 4 muscles that we are dissecting. So pectoralis major, which is in the chest area, the intercostal muscles between the ribs, the linea alba, it's just a line that goes down the abdomen between the external abdominal oblique muscles, which are on the side. So those are the 4 muscles for you to identify. So pretty light. I think if you watch the video, I go through, I'm getting better at my eye movies. You go through, watch the video. It's only 4 minutes or so long, so you could watch it, I don't know, a couple times. And then we have Chapter 12 reading and questions in Schoology over the muscular system, so that needs to get done today. We also have a new case study for this week, so check that out. And then terminology, lesson number 3. The Ed Puzzle. The Ed Puzzle is there to help the visual learners, the auditory learners, and even if you're not an auditory learner, you need to hear the words to understand how to say them. So I will use them in class as much as possible, and we'll refer back to them while we're learning anatomy. A lot of times we use that medical terminology. So lesson 3, terminology, Ed Puzzle. You watch the video, you answer the 5 questions at the end. Make sure you don't forget one. Double check before you move on to the next section. You also have a Quizlet over the second set of muscles in the rabbit. So please make sure you get on there and do one activity. So I'll show you what I can see from my side, because we have a lot of missing work in there that I can see. I was grading last night, so a lot of missing work from last week that needs to get done. So while you're sitting snowed in, let's get it done. I'll be sending emails to you, your parents, Miss Stevens, Miss Gormley, if you have them. All right, let's look ahead to Thursday and Friday. So Thursday, we have the second set of muscles ID quiz. If we're in class, we can do the ID test in class. If we're not, I do have it set up where you could take that in Schoology. We have a Quizlet lesson to review lesson 3 terminology. So you just have to go in there, make sure you're joining the class, which you all should be, and complete one activity in there. We'll do a Kahoot together to review that. On Thursday, you need to have the case study. That needs to be done by Sunday. Lesson 3 terminology quiz needs to be done by Sunday. And entering your work-based learning log. So coming down the line for you guys and other students that follow you are some work-based learning documentation that we need to start doing. So that's why we've started with you guys. We've started with the seniors too, even though it doesn't totally involve them. But we want to get something going, work out some kinks and stuff. And what are you doing? Move. Sorry, Jack is getting in my cords and stuff. All right, so work-based learning. I want to give a huge shout out to Jocelyn because, as far as I can tell, she is the only one who fully read through the work-based learning log and self-evaluation and did what she was supposed to do last week. So shout out to Jocelyn for following directions all the way through to the end. We will go over that on Thursday in class. So that we can catch everybody else and Jocelyn can help us out. So a shout out to Kelly I saw she did some work yesterday, and a shout out to Jocelyn who was the only one out of my juniors and seniors that I can see that did the work-based learning totally correct last week. So. All right, so that is the syllabus for this week. Let's head into Schoology and take a look as to where you can find things for today and this week. So we go to the Anatomy and Physiology, Martin or Brown, whoever you're in. While that's loading, take a cup of coffee. Okay. So, as always, in the updates over here, you have the syllabus that we just went through and any announcements. I'll probably post this video and maybe a question in there as well. So here is your syllabus here. You can always find that in the updates. And list of the assignments over here, but I don't want you to just totally go off the list of assignments over there because you have to get to the materials. So click on materials over here. And we're going to scroll down. We are in Unit 3, the muscular system. Jack, move. What are you doing? Go. Okay. All right, so we are in the muscular system. We are now in Module 7. It's the 16th today, so it's the 15th through the 19th is the week we are working on. So if you didn't complete work from last week, you need to click on Module 6 and finish that up. But we are in Module 7, and you need to complete all the work in here within that time frame of this week. So as you take a look in here, under Lesson 3 in the pink folder is all your terminology, things that you will need. Schoology's running slow this morning. So you have the Ed puzzle that you watch and answer those questions. Here's a secondary video if you want to watch those all the way through. Here is the extra credit activity. You could print that out or just bring it up on your laptop and get some notebook paper and write the answers on a notebook paper. I would take that too. The Kahoot we're going to do, there's a Quizzies as well. Here is the Quizlet that you need to go in and do one activity from. And then here's the test that you need to take by Sunday. So that is all your terminology work. So let's head back out to the module. All right. So here is your case study for the week. So please make sure you click on that. You do have two chances on that to answer those questions. Here is the Chapter 12 reading that goes with the questions. So we want you to read Chapter 12 and answer the questions. Below that is the rabbit second set of muscles. So those are the notes that you would typically get if you were in class. And then here are the ones that I colored in. You know how we color in the muscles before we dissect them. And then underneath there is the dissection video that I did with my iMovie. And hopefully got all the labels correct and stuff. All right. Scrolling on down, if we have to, that'll be the quiz that you would take over those muscles online. So we're hoping to be in class on Thursday so that we can take the ID test in person, and you can actually see the muscles of the rabbit. So, all right, so that is module 7. I did want to show you really quickly. This is Quizlet. This is what I see when you guys get in and do an activity. So when you get in and do an activity, I see which activity you do. It has a green check mark by it and stuff. So if it's just your name without anything highlighted, that means you got in there, but you didn't complete an activity. So that is how I put the grades in. So please realize that's how it works. That's how we roll. So get on into those Quizlets and do those as well. So let's talk a little bit about next week. So next week you do have, you guys are taking the ACT. On Tuesday is your day, I believe, to take the ACT. So seniors won't be on campus. It'll just be you guys. You come in, you'll be taking the ACT on Tuesday. So Monday students will go to school as usual on Monday. Tuesday you'll have the ACT. Wednesday students, then Wednesday juniors will take the ACT on Wednesday. So you'll be working remotely Monday and Wednesday. You'll be in school doing the ACT on Tuesday. Thursday, I get my second vaccination. So there's remote learning on that day. And then Friday is your 5th day experience day. So you'll be in school on Friday. And I believe we're doing cat and dog first aid and earning that certification in class. There's some extra time, extra help, and we probably need it because we have had these no-day remote learning days. So that's just a look ahead to next week to make sure that we're all on the same page there. So, all right, that is the plan for today. Please make sure you get up, get going, get some breakfast, get dressed, and get to work because this is a school day. So I'm working. I want you to be working. I'll send out some emails, some reminders. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. And I will get to that. If you need me to reset something, just a friendly reminder that if you do click on an assessment, you do need to take it. So I don't always see those things right away. So it's just important that if you click on the test, you take it. So, but if you need that to be reset because something happened, just let me know. I will remind you, though, probably that if you click on it, you need to take it. So take the test seriously. So, all right. I think that's it for me. As always, let me know if you have any questions or anything. I'm here. I'm working. I'm going to go out and do some shoveling after a little bit. But, all right. Let's go.